It's time now for the Troup Tigers Coaches Corner on WELR Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live to Johnny's New York-style pizza in LaGrange to give you the inside scoop on Troup Tigers football.
All right, welcome to the Troup High Coaches Corner. I'm your host, Greg Hicks, along with head coach Tanner Glisson. We're here live at Johnny's Pizza. What a crowd here tonight. I heard there was a famous person here tonight in a yellow dress, and it's her birthday. What's her name? Amy Hicks? I think so. She's not even paying attention. She's so famous over there. But anyway.
I thought maybe it was just the radio show got bumped up 30 minutes.
It did.
I thought that's why the crowd was here.
It is why the crowd's out here.
It's good. It's good to see.
Coleman said, "Thank you for y'all coming out." I said, "Well, we're going to be here for the radio, and we make sure that
kill two birds with one stone."
Johnny's has been good to us all year long. We've had good crowds out here every Monday night, and it's just our way of you patronize people who do for you, and it's real night. We had a good time. Debbie's a super waitress, and if you guys want to come out to Johnny's Pizza, there's still plenty of time. And we didn't eat it all, so there's plenty of pizza left.
I'm about to starve.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
I bet you are. What about your boys? They're starving?
I don't know if they're starving.
Got his headsets on, ready to go, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we got two of them up here today.
Well, I tell you what, we're coming off of a hard-fought game against Cartersville coming into town last Friday night, and it was we talked about it Saturday morning, how intense it was, and I got to looking at Cartersville pregame, and they were so hyped and ready to go. It looks like it should have been the reverse, where the Tigers are sitting over here, and you just had them kind of just in their own zone, and they were doing their stretches. Wasn't a lot of hype, and I think you were like, would you say? I got a method to kind of control their emotions.
Yeah, I think they came out and tried to intimidate us a little bit, and just show them. They were trying to show us, who the boss was. And so, I think it was better for us to just try to lay low for a little bit and wait to kick off. There wasn't a whole lot of talking we could do because they beat us 68-0 the year before. So, what are you going to say?
That's right. You just, what you have to do. You just have to strap them up and go. Yep. But the score certainly, and we talked about this too, the score was certainly not indicative of the type of game it was. It was, for the first half, it was really I think the defense stepped up, and they chased Lawrence all over the field and put a lot of pressure on him, pressure that he hadn't seen throughout the year. And you guys did something different on defense. When I looked down, it's like, okay, that's what he's talking about. They're all standing up on the front line, kind of walking around. And
we really didn't run it the way it's supposed to be ran, but I thought defense played fine. I thought they did some really, really good things. The biggest thing is we turned the ball over. And in the first half, Cartersville had one lengthy drive. Everything else, they were starting at our 50, starting at 45, and give them that short field too much, and you just can't do that. We had 6 turnovers.
Yeah, and they capitalized on 5 of them. And it's hard to beat. I said Friday night, it's hard to beat a Jordan or an old Spencer with 6 turnovers, and much less the defending 2-time state champions. I tell you what, we're going to take a break. We're here live at Johnny's Pizza, Troup High Coaches Corner. You guys come on out on Eagles Sports.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
If you're a renter, you may never know why your landlord starts lawn care at 7 a.m. every Sunday. Or why your car is the goal line for the neighbor kids' soccer games. You may also not know State Farm can save you hundreds by combining your auto and renter's insurance. So protect your car and your stuff with one good neighbor, your State Farm agent. It could save you time and money. One more way, we're here to help life go right.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange. Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
All right, we have the flu shots in. We're going to start giving the flu shots out as of September 1 until we're through the flu season. We have now the high dose in for 65 and older, and we're able to give flu shots to anyone 13 and older. And keep in mind, Coleman, that if any large group of people that have, 20 or more shots, if they want to give us a call, we'll be glad to set up a time to do the flu shots on site.
Locally owned. That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange and in Hamilton.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Calling all area coaches, high school coaches, travel ball coaches, and more. Mud Creek Team Sales is now selling sporting goods like Wilson, DeMarini, Louisville Slugger, Rawlings, and Russell for travel teams, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, and more. For more information, call Mud Creek Team Sales at 706-884-5592. Mud Creek Team Sales for all your sporting good needs.
Montez, lots of time. Going to air it to the corner. Got a man there. Goes up. The last minute. Does he make it? Touchdown! Tigers! That's the way to come back. Jamari Thrash goes up, leaps. Actually, Kobe Hudson goes up and leaps 10 feet up in the air, takes it over to Cartersville cornerback. That's how you answer that trick play by Cartersville. Touchdown, Tigers.
They a lot of guys were texting me saying, "Man, you're too excited. You're too excited." I'm sorry, I just can't. I'm going to get excited when the Tigers do well.
You can hear the crowd in the background.
Yeah,
the crowd was excited.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, brother.
That's right.
I
was a little excited.
Yeah, I think all the coaches, all the players, but I told my nephew. He said, "Man, some of those guys was telling you how excited you are." I said, "Well, they got two choices." Either keep it on or turn it off. One of the two.
They want you to be sad?
No, I'm excited for the Tigers when they do well, especially
right.
against somebody like a Cartersville. We come back like that, and he did. I say it was 10 feet. It's a good 8 feet. He went up and got it now.
Well, he can dunk a basketball, so
there you go.
10 feet.
Yeah,
so
that was up there.
I wouldn't put it past Kobe Hudson to jump 10 feet.
And, I'm looking down the sideline, and speaking of the coaches, being really excited, I know Philip Manning came up to me after the game, and it was really proud of the way his offensive line played Friday night. And when you go back, and I want to encourage you guys, we want to plug like eagle1023.com. So if you hadn't had the opportunity to go back and review the games, I believe if not all of the games, but I believe you can go back and check, and all the games are there. So you can go back and watch any of the games you want to watch. If you got any questions about things, or just go ahead and watch them. It's all on eagle1023.com.
Yeah, I think my mom does that, and she comes up with some pretty good questions.
Uh-oh.
Why did you do this? No, I'm just kidding.
Did I say critique? I didn't necessarily mean call a coach and say, "Coach, I saw in that game." But
I know my mom's listening, so I love you. And but I know she goes back. She enjoys that and hearing y'all on the radio and being able to see the video and all with it and all too, and that's great.
Well, it is. So I just want to make sure you guys know that. And if Coleman doesn't have the Cartersville game up now, it'll be up within the next day or two. Tomorrow. He says tomorrow. So if you guys go to eagle1023.com, take a look at it. Any of the three local high schools for sure, but particularly the Tigers, because hopefully we'll be playing the next 3 or 4 weeks for sure, minimum. But with that, you got to kind of like what Busby's done the last couple of weeks defensively. Mm-hmm. What he did with Central, and then he came in, had a good game plan for Cartersville. And offensively, same way. You guys have put together a nice plan.
Very, very pleased, and I'll brag on the defense a little bit. But Busby and those guys did a great job, I thought, keeping Cartersville a little bit off balance the other night. Now, they ran the ball. Their running back, Fry, ran the ball for, I think, 198 or 185 or somewhere in there. And I think Trevor was like 205 passing. Did a pretty good job for the most part. We gave them extra possessions with the 6 turnovers, and different things, but they did pull out 2 trick plays. They tried to fake a punt. So, at least we made them work a little bit.
Well, and I had made a comment that anytime you especially when you're a team like Cartersville, if you've got to pull out a trick play, now I realize there's some folks say, hey, you need to be ready for everything, and I get that. But when you're the number one team in the state and have been for a long time, I think that's a little bit of respect when they have to pull out a trick play to get by you, kind of thing. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think we earned a little bit of respect, but we're not in it for the moral victories.
No.
And so we just got to get better. We can't turn the ball over, like I said. I thought special teams were fine. We actually had a couple trick plays ourselves, and their coaching staff did a good job calling timeout one time when I had one up my sleeve. I think they kind of knew something was coming.
Yeah.
And but we'll hang on to some things and maybe pull them out this week.
Well, and looking at Carson did a nice job, and when he kicked off, it was in the end zone, and I think he might have had an opportunity. They might have returned one on the kickoff.
Yeah, well, the opening kickoff, and we got him down around the 11-yard line,
yes.
12-yard line, so that was good.
Yes, so good coverage.
They punted the ball very well.
Good punt, good height on the punch, good hang time. So good defensive scheme, good special teams, kickoff, punt team. So, and Cartersville had their share of punts too now. Mm-hmm. They try to hang us down there around inside the 5, but Cruz, he got a lot of height under it, and good for, and I'm trying to think
Kobe.
If it was Kobe.
Kobe. Yep.
So he's back there on the 10, and he did what he's supposed to, just kind of sails it a little bit, and it hits inside the 5 and darts into the end zone, which is that's what you should do. I've seen, unfortunately, guys sit back and they just they think about it and they get back and they kind of catch it on the 2. Leave that alone. But tell you what, we're going to take a short break. We're live at Johnny's Pizza here on the Parkway, across from the mall, each and every Monday night during football season, live on Eagle Sports. We'll be right back.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So to take a step in the right direction, contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at Remax Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Myrna Painting and Coatings Incorporated is currently looking for painters and painters helpers. You must have 5 years experience, pass a drug test, have a valid driver's license, complete a background check, and provide driving records. Starting pay from $12 to $15 per hour. For more information, call Myrna Painting and Coatings Incorporated at 706-883-8903. Myrna Painting is an equal opportunity employer.
When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the Square in downtown LaGrange. Jim Thornton is running for re-election as mayor. He's proven he will do the hard work necessary to improve LaGrange.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I've worked to bring new jobs, new businesses, and new amenities to our town, and to make LaGrange a safe and vibrant city. I'm proud of our record. There's always more work to do to keep LaGrange moving forward. That's why I'm running for a second term.
Early voting has started and continues until November 3rd. Election day is Tuesday, November 7th. This is a critical election. Let's reelect Jim Thornton as mayor of LaGrange.
They have a big blitz coming on. We throw down the field.
Touchdown. Oh, yes.
And a flag late, but he goes in the end zone. We're hoping that's a touchdown, but we'll see.
Touchdown, Tigers. I'm telling you, he got behind the corner. The corner tried to tackle him. It was definitely defensive pass interference. That's how you start the second half, Tigers. Touchdown, Tigers to Jamari. I want to say it's Jamari Thrash. It could have been Kobe Hudson. Looks like it might have been Kobe Hudson.
Yeah, I was doing color and play-by-play. I didn't realize that, Coleman.
You were pretty excited.
I'm telling you, I get excited. I tell you, it's this is an exciting time for Troup Tiger football. I know you started out this year, you're in your third year, and you had some goals set. You sat down and you talked with Chip. Hey, this is what I want to do. You knew that the first year was, because when you came in, it was going to be a challenge. And the first thing you saw was –
challenge was an understatement.
One of the first things you did was beef up the weight program. Mm-hmm. Obviously, that's probably one of the first things that you would have wanted to do. And then, obviously, you put together a lot of things. We started a touchdown club, which hopefully has been beneficial to you.
Absolutely.
And the communities had a buy-in. Last year, finished the season 8-3 with a first-round loss in the playoffs, and we look back and you want to pick everything apart. It's like, man, we should have won that ball game, but and obviously we got our chance again to come back and kind of make amends for that. But I think you mentioned the other night that you might be just a little bit ahead of schedule than what you thought you might have been.
Yeah, I think we are, and but it would be nice to get the monkey off our back this year in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Year 3, I think it's okay to expect us to win a playoff game. Unfortunately for us, we got to do it on the road against a 9-1 Heritage team that's really, really good. Their only loss is to Ridgeland, and Ridgeland's undefeated, 10-0.
Right.
So that's going to be difficult. But I do think we're a little bit ahead of schedule. But you just don't know when you're dealing with high school kids and a high school program and all. You have to seize the moment. Mm-hmm. You can look down the road and say, man, we've got 8 starters coming back on offense. We've got 8 coming back on defense. You just never know. One injury here, one bad call here, one bad bracket here. I've seen a lot of good football teams go out in round 2 or 3 that probably had potential to win it, and it just didn't come to fruition. So, we need to seize the moment. We're pretty healthy for the most part. We had a little injury at practice today of a kid. We're trying to get healthy, and it kind of hurt us a little bit. But other than that, we're pretty healthy. We just got to go play and be – we kind of come with the same intensity we did against Cartersville.
Well, I think I know it's going to be a long ride up. You guys are going to leave – your intention is leaving around 1:30 or something?
No, probably about 12:30, 12:45. Yeah, we're going to go up and have pregame meal on the road and stretch our legs a little bit, do some things.
Is there a field somewhere, a high school that you might want to stop at and walk around, or
maybe
you just walk around? I'm just saying the people have done that before at Troup, that they've stopped around. Just curious.
Maybe.
That's not a bad idea. It's not that long of a ride, but if you're riding on a yellow wagon, it is a ride.
And that's the thing about we looked at taking a charter bus and doing this and that. And the good thing about a charter bus has restrooms and stuff.
That's
you know what I mean? Especially when you're trying to keep kids hydrated. Yeah. You're trying to drink a lot and trying to do different things. But we're going to take the yellow buses up. Our school system is gracious enough to pay for those trips, up there. So we'll take our 3 yellow buses and get on up the road, and we may stretch our legs somewhere. You never know.
Well, speaking of that, now when it comes to playoff time, you split the gates. How does that work? And if you're a visiting team, you get so much miles, don't you?
Yeah, you get paid mileage and stuff, and it's actually pretty decent deal to be on the road, especially if a crowd travels with you and stuff. And so we ought to come out pretty good. We made some good money against Cartersville, and our gate all year long has probably been one of the best in Troup history, I'd imagine.
I think so.
Hadn't been here that long, but I can imagine. We did pretty well at the gate last few games.
I think so. It's all because of you fans showing up. I tell you what, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk more playoff football here live on the Coach's Corner from Johnny's Pizza. We'll be right back.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9 or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
All right, we have the flu shots in. We're going to start giving the flu shots out as of September 1 until we're through with the flu season. We have now the high dose in for 65 and older, and we're able to give flu shots to anyone 13 and older. And keep in mind, Coleman, that if any large group of people that has, 20 or more shots, if they want to give us a call, we'll be glad to set up a time to do the flu shots on site.
Locally owned. That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange and in Hamilton.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Attention steak lovers, your chance to buy awesome steaks right here in LaGrange is at Bee's Meat Market of LaGrange. They'll be opening their doors Saturday, November 4th. A premier full-service butcher shop offering beef, pork, and chicken that will be cut fresh daily to your exact liking. Bee's Meat Market of LaGrange will offer everything from individual cuts of meats to bulk packages for large gatherings. Tell your friends and family and your neighbors that Saturday, November 4th is the big day. Bee's Meat Market of LaGrange.
Now back to the Coach's Corner live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Hey, we're live at Johnny's Pizza here on the Parkway across from the mall. We're having a good time each and every Monday night. We've got some guys that show up every Monday night. My son and I were out here having Amy's birthday party, and so glad we could come out to Johnny's Pizza and do it. But I said, Scott, where's Rodney? And so finally, there comes Rodney. He shows up. It's like, whew, all right, we were concerned, man. And Rodney's kind of a local celebrity here on Monday night. He goes around and shakes everybody's hands. We kind of if he wasn't here, would miss him, man. You know what, Coach? You kind of expect to see certain folks here. But I tell you what, we're excited about Friday night. Yes, we've got to go Region 5 4A, which we're in. We pair up with Region 6 4A, which are your Northwest Georgia teams. You've got teams like Ridgeland that's up in Chickamauga or Rossville area. You've got Heritage of Catoosa County, which is off of Ringo, which is where we're going to be going. About 160 miles. You can either go the freeway up or you can take 27 up. I do want to mention that there's going to be a tour bus that help me out here, Coach.
Charter bus type deal.
Yeah,
yes.
But I'm trying to think who's coordinating it.
Tamika Ligon. Yeah,
That's
which
right.
is Nick Ligon's mother. You can look up her on Facebook. You could message me on Facebook, and I'll send it on to her. But
Okay.
I think it's leaving from the school at 1:30.
From the baseball parking lot, baseball
that's right,
field.
That's
Okay.
right. $25 a seat, I think is what it is.
That's not bad when you think that by the time you're coming home, if you you want to sleep coming home, that's a perfect deal.
Right. You feel pretty safe.
Yeah,
and
they ride good.
Yeah, it's not a bad deal at all.
So but please do not use transportation or lack of it as your excuse to say, well, I'll just stay home, listen on the radio. Because I'm going to tell you I'm going to ask you one more time. We've been asking you guys each and every week, and you've been responding. The away games, the home games, we want you up there loud and proud. We want to fill that stadium up on the visitor side. We want Heritage to know that there's some loud and proud Tiger fans up there in Catoosa County come Friday night. And whatever the outcome may be, when we leave there, we're going to leave there proud Tiger fans. That's for sure. So, Coach, any words as far as what we can expect on what we can see as the fans come up, what kind of offense they run, defense? I know they like to air it out because they're averaging over 40 points a ball game.
Right, and they do. But, it's playoff time. It's going to be real exciting. I just hope everybody makes the trip up.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't get many of these opportunities. There's a lot of teams that are not in the playoffs that would love to be traveling up the road. But it's a good Heritage team. They're 9-1. Their only losses to Ridgeland, who is 10-0. They are running a spread offensively. They've got a good quarterback who's their leading rusher. He throws the ball fairly well.
Mm-hmm.
They got a very, very talented receiving group. They're really, really big. I actually had the opportunity about 4 weeks ago. I went up and I watched. I think we had a bye week. I went up and I watched Northwest Whitfield and Heritage.
Mm-hmm.
That was really for the 2-3 game up there,
okay.
and so that was a really, really good matchup. They're very, very well coached. They had a packed house. They were on the road at Northwest Whitfield. But
okay. So you didn't go to Heritage?
No, I went to Northwest.
Up to Tunnel Hill area.
Yep.
Okay.
But it was a packed house now.
Wow.
Standing room only, and it was good.
Well, good. At least you get a chance to see them, and hopefully you've obviously got plenty of film on them. So it's going to be exciting. I'm just saying, guys, plan on going up there. Even if you leave right after work, it's a 2.5-hour trip. You get up there right about game time if you go straight up. If you can sneak out of work around 4:30, that's even better. Get on up. And I'm going to suggest personally, if you want to go 27, it's about 20-minute longer drive, but you'll probably make up that 20 minutes by not sitting in traffic around 285 Atlanta at about rush hour on a Friday afternoon, because I promise you from 285, the south side, all the way around to 75 north, you're going to be stop and go, slow go traffic, where 27, you go right up through Franklin, Carrollton, Rome, and go from there. Guys, one more time. You guys come on up. We're excited about it. Tamika Liggins working out a charter bus that'll leave Troup High School baseball field parking lot somewhere in the neighborhood of 1:30, 2 o'clock on Friday. You guys want to get on that bus, look her up on Facebook. With that, go Tigers Friday night up at Heritage High School in Catoosa County in Ringo. We look forward to an exciting game, Coach.
Let's do it, buddy.
All right, with that, we're out of here. We're going to see you guys next Monday night here at 8 o'clock on Coach's Corner from Johnny's Pizza, Eagle Sports. We'll see you later.